What's up everyone, it's Matt Mrozik, and this will be my unboxing and review video of the 1/4 scale Spider-Man offered by Mark Dmello. Only thing I've done so far is taken it out of the shipper box. As you can see, it's to the side there. I just want to do that off camera because it's big, and it's a lot bigger than I anticipated. So in case you didn't know, Mark is the guy who produced the Captain America I recently did. And so I picked up a Spider-Man, and this is my first Spider-Man kit. And one of the things, I'm so sorry, I'm sweating profusely. I'm in my garage because I don't have room up in my work area to do this, so it's hot out here. One of the things that Mark, feedback he got from a lot of people was the packaging on the Captain wasn't very good. So I want to comment that the packaging on this is excellent. It's got the foam padding with Velcro straps, so everything's tightly packed in there. I have not looked at this at all yet, so it's the first time me seeing it also. So let's take a look, because the Captain America was just packed in normal styrofoam, and like mine had a little damage when it arrived, so this is much better. So let's take a look. Okay, so right off the bat we have the first layer of parts, and I'm just going to put it to the side here and kind of take stuff out a little bit at a time. So on the top here, I'm just going to put stuff in the shipper box because this has a lot of padding. So the first thing I see is Spider-Man. Cool. All right, so let's get him out. Again, actually I'll bring this off the tripod real quick to show you, because it's really good packaging. So as you can see, everything's been custom cut to fit, and I just took out a bunch of little pieces of foam in here that was protecting Spider-Man. So really good packaging. I don't anticipate anything wrong with this. I'm just gonna put this back on the tripod without stopping the recording, because I tend to do that a lot. Okay, so so you get the idea of the packaging. I'm not gonna keep taking this off the tripod to show you that, but you get the idea. Sorry, my microphone came off. Okay, so let's take out Spider-Man. Do this carefully so we don't break anything. He's in there well. He's in there, packed in there really well. And he is molded as one solid piece. Whew. Man. This is incredible. I'll get a close-up, but this is just incredibly impressive. The quality of this. This is, I mean, this is just like the Captain. Just unreal. It's really heavy. I'm not sure what kind of resin they're using, but it's extremely dense. It's really, really high quality stuff. All right, then this other little compartment here we have cool. And then we have another one of those emblems. Oh, Oscorp logo. And these have magnets installed already. There is a card in here, Alpha3. Nice little plastic card. It's cool. So it's like a credit card. Alpha3 Spider-Man. And this is kit number 6. That's a cool little touch. I like that. And then on the back, it's called this authenticity card, meaning that this is an original kit of Alpha. Cool touch. Nice little touch there, Mark. I like that. Okay. All right. So I'm going to shove those in there. This is part of the base right here. Here is one of Spider-Man's hands. I don't think this kit has any switch out parts. I think they're all, like, there's no switch out hands or anything, which is fine. I mean, I know a lot of guys love switch out parts, but to be frank personally, I could really care less about switch out parts, because what do you do with the parts that aren't on the kit at that time? You know, they're just kind of, you have to either find a way to display them, you know, or they're just like laying on your display case. So I personally Could care less about switch out parts, to be honest. Little foam pads for the bottom of the base. And here's a decal, it's clear. That will go on the base. And it's gonna be hard to see, but it says Spider-Man Sculpted by Avi. Edition size. So you fill this out yourself. Is this a decal? Or is this a sticker? I'm assuming this is a sticker, self-adhesive sticker, because I would not imagine they would give you a water slide decal. But I think this might be a decal. I could be wrong. I think this is a water slide decal. So, interesting on that. But I don't mind. I mean, I know how to do decals. I do them all the time. So I'm going to put that back in there to protect it. But it's clear. It says Spider-Man, Sculpted by Avi, and then you fill out the which number you have in the edition size yourself. And I forgot what the edition size on this is. I'll have to ask Mark again on the kits. All right, so we got some more padding in here. I'm just gonna throw into the big box. I'm sorry, I'm right in the view of the camera. As always, nothing but the best videos from me, where you don't see anything and just me and hear me mumbling a lot. Okay, so the base is pretty massive. And if this can be heavy too. Oh man. I was wondering why the box was so big. And there it is. That's why the box is so big. It's because of that piece. All right, here's the spider web. Cool, nicely done. And then there's not a whole lot to this kit. I mean, not a lot of pieces. And then this. Now, so far I only have one hand. So I'm wondering where the other hand might be. I'm going to dig through. So far I only have the right hand. Did I miss it somewhere? Oh, there it is. Here's the other hand. Okay, I think that's it. And I think I'll be able to put this together for you right here. So let's get this all out of the way. Get this out of the way. And then we'll come in closer too. A little bit, so give me a second. It's gonna be shaky for a second. I'm in my garage, and my garage is full too. I've got a Sea-Doo next to me in a car and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, cool piece. Okay, so take a look at the base. Again, casting is perfect. It's hollow casted, but it still weighs a ton. Lots of cool details, you know, it's like part of a building, Oscorp building. And I just lost my garage light. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Sorry, someone had turned off the garage light. Okay. So let's see how tall the base is without anything on it. It's right at 23 inches. So standard size on these kits seems to be between 20 and 24 inches. Let's see how this goes together now. Oscorp goes down here. Ooh, that's a strong magnet too. Nice. This guy is gonna go. Oh, this is a switch out. So Oscorp or that. I forget that guy's name or what that stands for. So someone who is into comics and Spider-Man, let me know. Because I'm, you know, I'm not a comic guy. I'm not a fanboy. Again, if I see something I think that kind of speaks to me, I try to get it. Can come down and tripod a little bit here. So that's a switch out. All right, and then as far as this goes, this is gonna go right in here. I think there's a magnet in there. Yeah, there is a magnet. It doesn't seem real strong, but we'll see once we get it all together. So that goes there. This piece is going to go here. And then the spider web, let's see how this goes in. This may take me a second to figure out, so just bear with me. Well, I know Spidey's going to go in like this. And man, he fits perfectly in there. It pegs right in. Really, really nice. Okay, so I may have to actually pull up a picture to see how the web goes on. So I'm going to take Spidey off and try to figure this out. Yeah, that's a really good fit. So even though this part has a magnet, I think the spider web's got to be in place to kind of help keep this on, because it's not a very strong magnet. So let's see. There are pegs. The question is, where do the pegs go? So give me a second here to figure this out. I'm actually going to pause this and figure it out and come back. Okay, so I figured it out. I just needed to do it off camera. So it fits in there pretty good. It's really, I'm wondering if, I'm curious to know if there's any, like if this has got wire inside of it. I would be surprised if it didn't, because it would be fairly fragile if it didn't have anything supporting all this in there. But yeah, once you get that on, this piece will stay on just fine. There's a little, it tabs in underneath and that keeps it on. So this is actually a fairly simple kit as far as like, and then the hands magnetize in extremely well. Again, just goes right in nicely. So I'm gonna put them up here first because I don't want to knock a hand down while I'm doing this. Thoroughly impressed with the quality of this kit. Again, I'm not sure what the material they're using, what kind of resin it is. But okay, so you got to put the top foot in first a little bit and then put the bottom in and then it goes in. But it is extremely high quality. And then you got this hand over here, kind of holding onto the building, and this hand slinging his web. I mean, come on, guys. That's freaking cool. Oh man, Mark killed it again. So me and Mark have become buddies online, and I've got his Scarlet Witch coming and a Vision coming also. The only one I'm missing out of this lineup so far would be the Black Panther. So yeah, again, I'm not a fanboy or anything. So this is the first Spider-Man that I've seen that's like, oh man, that looks really cool. I gotta look at getting it. So really nicely done, Mark. Good job. Like I said, the casting is phenomenal. The detail is, I mean, there's no cleanup. It's ready to go. I don't see any seam lines. Even on the Captain, I had a little bit of cleanup to do. And it was just me being anal retentive. He had a couple seam lines underneath the armpit that weren't cleaned up, but I went ahead and cleaned them up, even though you'll never see them. But that's just me being anal about cleanup. So, but yeah, cool piece. Really nice. Man, and it weighs a ton. I can't believe how much it weighs. Yeah, so you have the switch out parts. You have the Oscorp and this guy that switches out. And if you wanted to be real kind of a real go-getter, an overachiever, you could technically take this piece right here And if you knew how to do vacuum forming, you could vacuum form this and light it. So if you make a vacuum form out of it, paint everything except for the C and the Oscorp, and you could light this make a lighted version pretty easily. And I actually may look at doing that. I have some people that knew how to vacuum form, but yeah, really cool. So anyone who's getting this, man, you're in for a treat. He looks really, really good. Let's come in even closer so we can see some of the quality on him. I'm gonna come down a little bit. Cool. I really need to get a better like reviewing setup with lights and stuff. So again, on the base is roughly 23 inches tall. With his arm stretched out, it's about, counting the base, it's about 23 inches. That's from the tip of his fingers to the back of the base is about 23. The base itself is, it's about 13 inches deep. So you don't need a, nice thing about this, you don't need a real deep shelf. It would fit on a standard size shelf. Even, I mean, you need something deeper than 12 inches, but you don't need a massive shelf for this guy to fit on. Just really, really cool. And what I like about this is that it's all about Spidey. The base is cool, but it's fairly simple. So it's really about him and the web. So even though you got this cool base, it's relatively simple, and it's all about Spidey. But that's a cool. I mean, look at that. That's cool. It's really, really. And Avi, I mean, I've been giving props to Avi. He's become one of my favorite digital sculptors that I've discovered. Him and Ducey, but. Nice work, Avi. Really cool. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it, but if you got one coming as a kit, you're lucky. I'm not sure what the pre-paints look like, but I'm going to kill this one when I'm done with it. It's going to look amazing. I already know I'm going to paint it. So anyway, it's Matt Morozik. Thanks for watching again. Appreciate it. Catch you guys next time. Bye.